The mark sheet may arrive as a number, but your child may hear it as a verdict. If your face changes before your words do, they will remember the face longer than the result. So let us slow this moment down. The first payoff is a simple mental boundary. The prelims result is feedback on a stage of preparation, not a final statement about your child's intelligence, discipline, or future. The second payoff is language you can actually when emotions are high, so your concern does not accidentally sound like rejection. The third payoff is a calmer next step, and how to review the result, find the pattern, and help your child recover confidence without pretending the result does not matter. When a child sees a low or disappointing prelim score, they rarely hear to include, I need to improve this subject. Many hear, I am not good enough. That translation is dangerous because children do not always separate performance from personhood. A parent may be thinking about cutoffs, coaching fees, relatives, school reputation, or future admissions. But the child is often asking a quieter question, am I still loved the same way after this? Exam pressure usually does not enter the house as cruelty. It enters as care. A parent says, we only want your best. A relative says, this is the time to become serious. A teacher says, prelims are a warning. All of that may be well-intended, but if every sentence sounds like alarm, the child starts believing the whole family is now measuring them through one result.
The first thing a child needs to hear is not a lecture. It is a boundary. Try saying, this result matters, but it is not your identity. That one sentence does two things at once. It tells the child you are not ignoring reality, and it tells them reality has not swallowed their worth. From there, the conversation can become useful instead of frightening.
If this is the kind of parenting reminder you wish more homes heard after results, share it with one parent who is trying to stay calm, but may not know what to say yet. First 5 minutes after a result can set the emotional tone for weeks. If the child sees panic, comparison, sarcasm, or withdrawal, they may stop sharing the truth, not because they do not care, but because the truth becomes too expensive. A child who hides marks today may hide stress tomorrow, and eventually hide the places where they actually need help. Instead of starting with, how did this happen? Start with, take a breath. We will understand this together. That does not lower standards, it lowers fear. When fear comes down, honesty comes up. The child can admit, I left chapters unfinished, or I panicked in the paper, or I kept pretending I understood. Those admissions are where real improvement begins. Comparison feels like a shortcut, but it usually creates resistance. Look at your cousin, look at your friend, look at the topper may produce temporary effort, but it also teaches the child that love is ranked. A better comparison is with their own pattern, where they were careless, where they improved, where they avoided hard topics, and where they need support. Once emotions settle, treat the result like a map. Do not only ask how many marks, ask where did the marks go? Was it concepts, revision speed, presentation, silly mistakes, anxiety, or unfinished syllabus? A result becomes useful only when it points to a pattern. Without a pattern, everyone just keeps repeating the word work hard, and the child does not know what to change. The repair plan should be specific and small enough to begin today. Not, now study 10 hours. Instead, for the next 7 days, we will revise these 2 chapters, solve one timed paper section, and review every mistake without anger. A child under pressure does not need a giant speech about the future. They need the next visible step. Improvement requires effort, but effort grows better in safety than in humiliation. You can be firm, you can say this needs work with postments and assignment. You can set routines, reduce distractions, ask for accountability, and still make the child feel they belong at home. The result, even on bad result days.
So when prelims results come home, remember the order. Protect the child first. Understand the results second. Build the plan third. A number can show where preparation stands, but it cannot measure tenderness, courage, curiosity, discipline and progress, or the future version of a child who gets the right support at the right time.
Subscribe for more practical parentings and safety that help you raise children with both standard safety. Prelims is a whole person. Your child is a whole person. Do not let one result become the name they carry.